Hi, divine day, divine one, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. We're going to get into a card reading for you today in the energy of Aries. Okay, so you could have Aries as a sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, anywhere in your birth chart. You could also be having a lot of interest in a person with the zodiac sign Aries. And finally, you can just love all the videos that I do here on YouTube because they come from love. They always come with the touch from above, guidance in the laws of the universe and techniques that have worked for me and others like you, so that if you choose to, you can pick them up and try them too. Okay, always bring your intuition to the party because it's your ultimate guide. Okay, we're gonna speak these messages. Anything we receive by download, by channel, we will deliver to you. Um, Before we pull a single card, let's touch the bell and get the sound of the bell for your luck, for your fortune, for your overall well being. So, we're going to begin with the wisdom of the golden path. We're going to just pull one card for you from this deck. And let's see what's in the Aries energy at this time. Give me a message for Aries. What's a perfect message for Aries right now? I always ask that spirit guide you in the most important messages come through. So, positive future. Okay. I love it. And on my table, facing that direction means moving towards the future. So, and then she's covered in green. I can actually make out the green. Can't see all shades of green, but I can see this shade of green. So that's like the heart chakra energy and natural. I heard this is a natural movement forward. So let's see what the book has to say about the positive future that's coming up in Aries energy. We're going to see what the creator has written. And it says, your present situation is determined by your past actions. To change your future requires you to make different decisions today. Live life as though every moment is a miracle, and remember that if one door closes, another opens. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Follow your heart and intuition and know that everything in your life unfolds at the best possible time and in the most beneficial way. You are a radiant being of light. Be inspired by love and have confidence in your ability to create the life that you dream of. Put your ideas into action, for they have the ability to manifest endless blessings through the endless light of love and creativity you hold within you. Everything around you is made up of energy. So if you want to attract positive things in your life, start by giving off some positive energy. Remember that everything is first created in the mind. Have a vision of what it is you would like to create. Set clear goals for all you would like to accomplish for in doing this. Let me read that sentence again. Set clear goals for all you would like to accomplish, for in doing this, you will achieve more in a shorter period of time. As Napoleon Hill said many years ago, a goal is a dream with a deadline. Affirmations. The decisions I make now result in a positive future. The loving thoughts I generate now create greater love. I stand in the light of love and know that all unfolds at the most perfect time. This book kind of made me laugh though, because recently it came out in a reading. I had a card come out that showed 5 doors on it. And what Spirit was saying was, stop staring at the doors. Look at all the potential in between the doors. Like this, and it's such a limiting thought. The popular programming with this is one door closes, another opens. Again, limiting to one door, and the universe is keeps giving me that message repetitively that it's not about a singular door. There is unlimited access to unlimited possibilities. So there is this energy here of expanding our awareness of the possibilities that exist for us as well. Definitely following our heart and intuition, but also having an idea of what it is we want. And for some people, that can be very challenging. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I remember when Spirit channeled that message to me. And so, yeah, some, so what I did, because I didn't know what I want, was I asked Spirit, what do I want? What do I want that I don't know exists in the possibility for me? What exists here that would totally delight me? What could I have now that I would enjoy if I even knew it was a possibility for me? So you can play with those questions, and playing with questions is important because the universe answers the questions for us, and it's usually through a human life experience. So open up possibilities of a positive future. What else bliss is possible in my positive future? What else possibilities exist for me here and now? What other options do I have that I was completely unaware of? What alternatives exist for me in this reality that would delight me? These are all examples of questions that you might use as a sort of affirmation, as a sort of meditation. But once you begin to ask them, you don't have to find your own answer for it. You have to just, it behooves you to just allow the question to sit in the energy field and attract an experience. Because are though if an experience equaled what else is possible in this for my bliss, would you not then feel bliss in the living of it and be okay with whatever showed up? I hope you caught that point because it's a very profound point that could really be beneficial for so many of us. Okay. Now, Aries, I'm being guided for you to pull from the animal spirits knowledge cards. It gives some facts about the different animals as sort of a signal, a symbol, a sign, a guide energy. Okay. So, however, this shows up, some of you, whatever comes out of here, you already have it, have seen it, have a tattoo of it, a necklace, some sort of. Somebody has a glass and it has a very ornate stem. I see like a wine glass with an ornate stem of this creature. Interesting. It's set up like a knickknack on a shelf somewhere, an adornment for your living space. Let me see, what is the most important message here for Aries energy. Remember also that this reading is timeless. If I didn't say it already, meaning whenever you find it is when it's most important for you to find it. Okay. Whether it seems as though I'm reading your life from the book, or whether it's just some interesting perspectives, techniques, a refresher on universal laws and stuff like that. Whatever your reason is, there's something here for you. Let's see. What's the most important message here for Aries energy, please and thank you. Oh, and there it is. All right, Aries. Ooh. So we have the leopard coming through. That's a great fire sign energy. The leopard. The symbolism, it says stealth, strength, and purity. Leopards are phenomenal hunters known for their stealth and ability to stalk prey. The snow leopard, which lives in the mountains of Central Asia, is among the more mysterious of the species and was believed to have drawn the blood of its human victims without eating the flesh. By feeding on the life force, blood, and avoiding weakness, flesh, the leopard was thought to maintain its strength and purity. Interesting. It's totally giving me vampire energy, but why? It's like, be very selective of what you go vampiring energy from. Be careful of what life force you're taking in. Make sure that it is a life force, not a force of death. I heard. Okay, but stealth, strength, and purity. I heard purity is very important in this as well, because if you're doing things from a pure intention, then you'll receive back from that pure intention. But there's this energy here, with especially because you're walking into that positive future. Everything isn't everyone's business, okay? Is one of the things that I'm getting here. And although you could have some weaknesses as you come into awareness of from past experiences, you also have a lot of, it's like those weaknesses, because it talked about the leopard taking the life force and leaving the weakness. So there's like, you took the life force out of it and left the weakness there. There's a situation here that you're coming out of, Aries, in which you are literally taking the blessing, leaving the stress in, and moving on into your positive future. I love that energy for you. And now they're being showing me to move to the tarot. I did see which tarot deck I would use for you today. I haven't used this one in a while, so I'm really excited to use the Affirmators Tarot with you. It's such a fun and lighthearted tarot deck. This is going to be great. Before we get into shuffling these cards and using them, though, let's ask for the perfect tarot spread for my deck of spreads for this Aries energy message. So let's see, what is the perfect tarot spread to give the perfect message for our Aries viewers? Now, I just saw me using 2 decks simultaneously for each position in this spread. And so what is the second deck? One is an oracle deck, and I'm looking over here at my oracle decks to see and be receptive to which. Okay, I got it. We're going to use the metaphysical cannabis oracle cards as well with you. All right, one perfect spread for Aries. Here we go. The exploration spread, which is a 6-card spread. So let me get the oracle cards out, because I see me doing this thing where I flip from both decks at the same time for each position. So this is going to be fun. I always like doing that. I love that this inspired idea that I had to pull the spread instead of deciding what spread I would use, but to also let my let source God, my guide, get involved in what spread we use as well, because the spread is actually very important. You know, the information that is given from the spread. So we'll keep the book out in case we're guided to pull from the book. Let's get shuffle. We'll start by shuffling the oracle cards. And then so this exploration spread is 6 cards. I see, so there's the leopard. There's a shadow, a darker shadow leopard on the side, and over here, I don't know if you can make it out, but there's one whole face there, and then there's a pair of eyes there. Okay, so I'm hearing for you, Aries, you could be feeling as though you have a strong protector on your side. I see a woman that you see clearly on your side. Okay, so you have a strong protector behind you. It's almost like this light body leopard in front is you. The shadow body leopard behind you is the highest self. It's another form of your duality. It's also coming through as your shadow self. So I see the energy of the yin yang of balance within this card. But I also see the lady's face next to you who has some eyes off to the side. Interestingly enough, both in the lady's face and in the more subtle where you can see the eyes on the side, there's the third eye. They actually have drawn there a third eye on both of those. And so you have Aries next to you. Or so which position do you feel yourself in? Are you this leopard? Are you the lady with the third eye open with the other it's like that other subtler view of the face that's next to her with the third eye open as well? Feels like her higher self. You'll need to know which one you are. You already know which one you are. Either you're the one with the third eye in the physical and the highest self, or you're this leopard, okay? Or you're all of it. I heard you're all of it. That's totally possible too. Okay. Let's get some shuffles on your tarot deck. We're going to go ahead and use our words over this one as we shuffle with you. Connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. That could take a little bit longer, I heard. Okay, connecting the heart, mind, and the body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and the spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. And connecting the spirit and the spirit. Somebody was wondering why you doing so much shuffling, because like this, and you can see and participate in the energy of the shuffling, which put these cards in perfect order so we can receive your messages, honey. I am not stacking the cards or pre-ordering them or none of that stuff. I'm giving it to you raw and real as I receive it. And so for me, I like to shuffle on camera. You can always fast forward if you want to, but then you'll miss some of the messages that come through. So the situation now, let's see what we have. Ooh, okay. Am I holding this deck in up? No, yes, this deck is in reverse. So I'm going to go ahead and upright it. So we have the death card coming out with spirit energy that says act. It's time to let go of what is expired in your life. I'm like, throw the spoiled milk out of the fridge, dump it down the drain, and get rid of the jar. Like, take it out to. So, somebody literally has some spoiled something in the fridge, get rid of it. You might need to go through and clean the fridge out. Okay. But this is talking, that's a symbolism the spirit has always given me with the death card. It's like, it's gone. It's over. It's no good no more. It's got to go. So the situation now is you're literally in a place of transition. And the metaphysical cannabis card says, smoke a joint and chill, right? But it says the word act and it says the word spirit. So it's like while spirit is causing, because in the death card, this is not you that causes the death card. You need to understand that. In the death card, this is spirit decision. This is like the divine saying, hey, that's over. Let it go. Yeah. So spirit is acting in your behalf is what I'm hearing in this situation now. Okay. What's a past belief that led you to now? And we have the Three of Cups, and we have codes in nature and miracles. Your past belief that led you to now is you believe in miracles, you believe in joy, you believe in love, you believe in connection with other people. Wow, I'm in that tree in the codes in nature card here with the miracles. It's totally giving me ancestral energy. Like, you may not even know who your ancestors are, but you realize like there's this natural connection that supports you. Okay. So your past beliefs that led to now is the belief in love, in connection, in joy, in miracles are real and they can happen. I heard because you've been a miracle worker. So you know for a fact, which lets me know that you've done some beautiful things for the other souls in your human experience. But because you've done that and you've been the miracle, so you have a strong knowing in your body. Remember, there's levels to this. Okay. We have hope, belief, knowing is at the top. You have a strong knowing. The miracles are freaking real, man. That shit happens every day. Somebody's getting a miracle right now. Praise the Lord. Okay. Somebody really be praise Jesus. Okay. That's not really my energy, but somebody really does. They say that often, and you're watching this reading. Welcome to the channel. We're not against you. We speak all these vernaculars. However, the past belief that led you to right now is that I'm hearing all things, all good things, all things work together for God's glory. I heard. Okay, all good things. Also, I see you have spent some time sitting under a tree in nature, um, maybe by the ocean side in water. Somebody you spent some time. I'm seeing on the porch. I'm hearing in the breeze with some that's so funny, with some friends who are all the bee's knees. So why all the bee's knees? There's something in that I'm feeling. They said you know what it is, so I'm just here to channel the message. What's the lesson learned in our third position for this Aries energy, please? Is the Six of Swords. It says thrive briety. It says tolerance. Six of Swords and thrivebriety. So thrivebriety, a play off of words, thriving and sobriety. Interesting. There's this deep awareness of how you thrive and you maintain clarity of mind, and I heard clarity of thought. As I'm hearing, as you just allow people to be who and what they are. Six of Swords, you move away from what feels like chaos. Six of Swords, you move into what feels like peace. And for you, I'm just seeing like peace of mind comes in just letting people be who they gonna be and deciding whether or not you want to stick around to see. Okay, this is the lesson learned. Interesting. All right, looking fantastic so far. I heard even in a situation, they're not so pretty. You're looking fantastic. That's what it's all about, baby. You can't decide if the situations and circumstances outside of you is going to be so pretty. I mean, you can make a decision, but it's going to show up the way you show up. Either way, the main decision you can make is about you and how you show up. Okay. And in this energy, you look like you're sitting real pretty to me. So let's see how it helped you. How it helped you. It's the Knight of Wands with Hisabi, accountability. Ooh, I heard somebody's foolish behavior help you understand the consequences of actions. And I also heard when people invite you to do certain things, again, you learn the consequences of action. So did you accept I see somebody who did. Yeah, I see you and you did. You accepted an invitation to participate in some behavior. You was a little sketchy about it, but you went along with it, and then you got to see the outcome, and I'm hearing the fallout of it. So that's letting me know, because fallout, they're showing me the video game Fallout. If somebody's a gamer, you play the game Fallout, there's definitely something here for you. I don't do video games, so the fact that I even know a video game name is pretty awesome to be able to channel that message and know what the heck they're talking about. But the Fallout is a game of after the destruction of society, the game characters is trying to thrive, right? And what do we have over here but the word thrive? Thrivebriety. Okay, clearly thriving. I'm hearing clearly thriving. Somebody here, how did it help you? Showed you the consequences of actions. How everything we do, we are held accountable by. The universe has not escaped any of it from its glimpse. Like the universe saw everything. God saw everything. God saw everything, and everybody have to be accountable for what they have done. Okay, both us and them. Okay. So let's see the new paths. What are the new paths for you? The Page of Cups and Abracadabra with Connect. And I heard my song that I made, Abracadabra, Alakazam, Hocus Pocus Pocus, Magic I am. Abracadabra, Alakazam, Hocus Pocus Pocus, Magic I am. Okay. And it continues to sing. Page of Cups with Abracadabra and Connect. The new path for you is going to be about connecting with others whose energy is conducive, happy connections, joyful connections, insightful connections, stimulating connections. Okay, Page of Cups, it's good news. uh Connections that inspire creativity and joy within you is what I see coming through for you. Okay, I heard realizing that you have the tools necessary to accomplish the job. Hello, understanding how not only do you have the tools, but anywhere where other people have the tools, there's this ability like, oh, I can learn how to do that from you, or I can see from you what works. Okay, so that it's kind of like how I started out the introduction of this reading, talking about, you might get a refresher on some laws and principles. You might learn some techniques that work for somebody else. It work for me and a few others, and it might work for you too. Okay, so the new paths is about connection, magical connections with the abracadabra word there. Also, they're saying when you see something you want, you might try using the word abracadabra. It is a magical word, and it is beautiful for assisting you and materializing. Okay, so let's see how you'll feel about the new paths. Eight of Cups and Mommy Wata with memory. Eight of Cups energy. Okay. In this look, we have it's an octopus. It's holding cups in its hands, in its tentacles, and then it's got Two of them in its own mouth. How you'll feel about it. Memory. I see that you're going to have an extreme sense of deja vu coming up as this connection comes up, as this connecting energy. There's some sort of deja vu. You'll feel like finally you're moving on. It's like, oh my God, I remember when I wanted this, and now I get the chance to have this, do this, be this, see this. It feels right. It feels good. It feels like I heard, finally we're getting somewhere. Finally we're getting somewhere. So that energy is here. Okay. Let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck over here in your energy. The Five of Wands. See, you had freaking problems, fights, arguments, disagreements, battles, struggles, stress. This is when you're in the freaking war, baby. This is the war. Okay. It's over. The Death card. It's over with the Death card there. That's the situation now. You've been in a battle. Oh, wow. And I just heard it. You've been living your whole life, most of your life, or all of your life, in fight or flight mode. You've been living in survival mode. Like you've been living in a fucking war zone. You don't have to feel that way no more. You're going to be at more peace than ever before. You're going to rest your head easy without having to sleep with one eye open. You're going to rest your mind. You're going to rest your soul. Yeah. You're moving into a positive future. You're off of the battlefield. The fight is over. Spirit is acting in your behalf. You've communicated with spirit, so you learn to stop fighting every fucking thing that happens. Some of you, the war was because you were fighting everything that happens in your life. Everybody says everything happens for a reason, and then why do they go on and stress about every little thing that happens? Let's just chill. Look for the reason in it. Look for the reason in the happening. Yeah. And it did say that, the lesson that was learned was, don't choose to fight with yourself. Don't split yourself against yourself. Your soul is craving peace. You can't run from your problems, but you can definitely choose how to respond. And there's this energy here of, rather than choosing to make, because I just finished saying this to my daughter yesterday. We had a chance to have a studio conversation. Whatever's happening is gonna be fucking happening. If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. And it may not always be pleasurable. But what you can do is decide if you're gonna throw some more problems in it by bringing a bad attitude, by fighting, by trying to resist what's happening, or if you're gonna know and bring in these miracles that came out in your cards, okay? Which I believe you did, because this miracles comes out in a past belief that led to now position. So if you believe in magic and miracles and the divine hand being all up in your life, then you know that it doesn't matter what it looks like on the surface. Don't get it twisted, and don't judge a book by its cover, because it's all kinds of magic and miracles happening in my best interest in this situation. I could be walking through the fucking fire, baby. Through the fire, through whatever come what may. Okay. And still know that God's got my hand. And they're literally showing me Daniel in the lion's den from the Bible stories, right? He was protected in the den of lions. They did not eat him up like they did every other person that was thrown up in there, okay? So, your belief that no matter what's happening in your life, whatever's leaving your life, right? You're walking into something better. If God is taking people out of your life, if there's something falling apart, it's just falling into place. If it looks like something is going challenging, then you know God is making big moves on your behalf. Like that knowing. Definitely. If I was to give you a prescription right now up in this Aries energy, the prescription is pronoia. It's a psychological term that means that the entire universe is constantly conspiring in my favor. In other words, everything and everyone prospers me now. Yes, it's all here for my benefit, no matter what it feels like and looks like on the surface. Don't get it twisted. Don't judge a book by its cover, baby, because God is working magic and miracles for me in this. That's your mentality. If you're not there, that's what the answer is. If you're not there, that's what you're reaching for. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Numo nomo, with change. Yes, which is perfect because you're walking into a positive future. You're changing from this Five of Wands going into this peace. You're going to put more distance in between you and the problems. And again, there's this energy here with this leopard's cards about purity. Be in pure intentions. Be honest with yourself. Okay, strength and stealth. Everybody don't need to know. If they're not part of your positive future, they really don't need to know. The need to know basis has to do with, are you part of my positive future? You might, I just heard too, you might consider asking yourself about the, because didn't I say somebody needs to clean out the fridge? Yeah. In other words, what's the fridge? The fridge is a storing place for things you might need later. So I see somebody who's going through their storage place for things you might need later and asking about each of the objects that you've been holding on to. Are you part of my positive future? If not, donate it, sell it, or throw it the fuck away. Get the old stagnant energy out. It's time to clean house, literally, physically, and emotionally and mentally. On those three levels, it benefits you to ask about what you're holding on to. Are you part of my positive future? Is this a part of my positive future? If it is, then keep it. If it's not, then it's in between you and your positive future. And removing it from your space is going to be a spiritual and physical act that solidifies the knowing. Remember, hope, belief, knowing. The knowing that everything is working out in your favor. This universe is conspiring in your favor. And you right here, I'm with it. That's how you let the universe know, I'm with it. I don't need this no more. I asked my soul, did this part of my positive future? Is this person part of my future? They said no. So I'm going to let it go. Okay, this shirt right here ain't part of my positive future. So Jay said no, so I'm gonna let it go. Whatever it is, okay. If it's part of your positive future, take it with you. If it's not, let it go. I'm seeing for you to close out your reading now. The fairy dust oracle. They're just little tiny cute cards. We're gonna pull one for your Aries energy. What is the most important final message here for Aries, please and thank you? So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. The more you interact with the channel, the more your spirit team knows that you're ready to receive your messages from this channel. So give it a thumbs up, subscribe, make sure you're taps the bell for live notifications, comment, and share, because it helps promote the growth on the channel. And that's what we want. Celebrate. That's what we enjoy. Celebrate. Hello. That's what we enjoy. Celebrate. Hello. Celebrate. It says the time is right to shout out loud. Do not hesitate to jump around. Okay. You have cause for celebration. Right now in your situation, that old junk is dying. It's dead. Okay. It's over. It's over. You're no longer in battle. You're no longer in the war. God is removing that. The universe is taking it away. And it could, so when the universe takes it away, it could show up in a lot of different ways in your physical reality. So it could be like you and a person, for example, or a company or organization, whatever, have a disagreement. A company, yeah, have a disagreement. You're not receiving what you should be receiving for what you're giving. Boom, that explosion blows it up. Now it's over. Oh, yay. Okay, just don't be chasing and trying to hold on to them while they walking away. Let that mucka who keep stepping further away from you. You know what I'm saying? This transformation that's happening in your life with that death card and the spirit act could totally look like something that you've been holding on to. All of a sudden it don't work no more. It broke. It don't make no sense. For somebody, it's gonna be really supernatural phenomena, and something just gonna be disappeared, and you're gonna be like, where the heck did that go? I swear I had it here, and it's gone. And that is a symbol of you walking into your positive future. It doesn't even have to be something that's ugly. For somebody, it's going to be something of value. Little do you know that your highest dimensional self came and took it to see how you was going to respond, because your response to it is everything in the new energy you're creating of your positive future. So no matter what happens right now, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to know that the entire universe and all of creation is conspiring in your favor. And even this, yes, even this most blessed mess is working for your best interests, and you come out on top. This is what I have for you at this time. Until next time, I'm so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Estamos completos. Oops. We're complete. And I'm out. Later, baby. I forgot it was English. Mwah.